I can't stand it, I can't take it anymore, not anymore. No one said that this would get easy. No one said this wouldn't get hard. Brush it off and roll up your sleeves now. It's a shot in the dark till you get what you want. Yeah.
Welcome to Spiked College Football Show with your host, Johnny B. of PSC, JC of Outback Buckshack, and Rob of Lawyering. What's going on, everybody? Week like 35,000 seems like in the college football season because of COVID. We don't know what it is. But welcome to the show. We have a special surprise for you during the middle of the episode. Coastal Carolina defensive end, number 94, big stud. Doesn't have the mullet like me or Teddy or Silas, but he's just as dominant. But right now we're going to get into our hot takes real quick. And I'm not going to go first today because I'm going to go off like a queen, king, joker, jester. I'm going to go off like anybody. So whoever wants to go first, knock themselves out. Let's get spiking.
JC, you, me, you.
All right, well, I'm a little weak this time, but my rant is just that I know what's coming. We just were treated this weekend with real college football, with the experience that we usually get during bowl season. We got a matchup of two teams that are playing out of their minds, who would not typically play each other, who on short notice had to shuffle about the country to make this game happen. And to show our appreciation, we're not even going to put them in the top 10 this week. And when I say we, I mean, them people that do the political thing in some room somewhere and come up with this nonsense. And
Go off, Jay. Go off. Fuck that. Go off. Go get him. Get him.
what did this do to college football? Right? So we were all going through 2020, and we're like, listen, if we could just get some football, if we could just please get some football, please. And the start of the season was a little soft and weak, and the Big Ten didn't want to show up, and the Pac-12 didn't want to show up. And listen, the Chanticleers put boot to ass and have gone undefeated, right? They had an opportunity to play a team who was ranked inside the top 10. They win the game, and everybody's just going to go, okay.
And you want to know what's bullshit about that? I'm going to add on to that, Jay. Chance won. I'm awesome. Everybody knows I'm all about the Chanticleers. You'll see that later in the podcast, too. But hands up to BYU, too. Like, they took that game, too, and traveled. And we're not going to give them any love either.
No, and we almost got to give them a little more respect because they had a lot to lose, realistically, right? Aside from them ended up losing the football game.
Yeah, because if they won that game, they beat Coastal. That's not a big deal. That's the narrative that would have been pushed.
Right. If they won the game, it really wasn't going to be a big deal, right? Aside from just a win, them losing was a big, would have been like they knew that going into the game and they took it anyway. So what I'm genuinely pissed off that we got treated after all this year expecting like, oh man, once college football season comes around, that's what we need. We need some good college football. And it's been a little weird, and we finally got the treat of a quality experience, and we're just gonna go, eh. And that's what we got. That's what we got out of that.
Yep. That from the
There's been one game that has the Notre Dame Clemson game and that game were the only games that were like, yo, college football's here. Like, it's here. Let's go. And they're just gonna not, like you said, no credit for either team.
Yep, they're all in the middle of the rankings at most. Nobody gets any love. So my rant, before I go on my rant, how many 2-loss teams can you put into the top 10 before it gets absolutely fucking ridiculous?
Don't.
Anyway, here's my actual rant. My actual rant is very simple. Fuck Ohio State. Are you fucking serious? You literally broke the Big Ten rules, and they're going to break them back just for you because it's fucking Ohio State. Fuck Ohio State. Only good thing Jim Harbaugh ever tried to do was ruin Ohio State's season. And the Big Ten said, fuck you. We're going to undo our own fucking rules anyway to allow Ohio State an opportunity to get into the college football playoff.
That's
because
just
they will.
tell you it's corruption and it's bullshit.
6 games. They're going to have 6 games, and they're going to get to be considered a top 4 team. They're number 3 in the AP poll now with 5 games.
And they
Fuck
beat
Ohio State.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. So this is the college rankings right now by the dickheads. Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson. Fine. That's perfect. Whatever. Ohio State, Texas A&M, Florida, Iowa State, Cincinnati, Georgia, Miami, Oklahoma, Indiana, Coastal, Northwestern, and USC. That's the top 15.
Obnoxious.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it sweet. We're going to do our top 10. We do have a draft later, but we are going to do a top 10 because it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And this is the non-biased top 10 of the year of the world. Lock of the week. Of the world. Number 1, I'm going to go first, motherfuckers, because I want to. Notre Dame is number 1. Notre Dame is the best team in the country. They have the best win in the country, and they blow everybody else out. Suck my balls. They played Louisville once, and they lost. They only won by 5. Okay, they're allowed to have a let-up game. So blow me. Notre Dame, number 1.
JC.
You're getting off the rails, Jay.
Who's number 2? I mean,
So, all right. So, Alabama, just because.
Yeah, I mean the top 3 are going to be chalk. Rob, you're going to pick Clemson.
yeah, fuck Clemson. They're number 3.
All right. Number 4, I'm going to definitely go with Texas A&M. Although I don't think they're that great, but who else are you going to put there? They did beat Florida, so the Texas A&M should be number 4.
All right. JC, keep it going.
Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to do what I don't want to do, and probably what you guys don't want to do either. Put Florida there because I, like Rob, don't want to see a team that has so few games be in that spot, right? So for the sake of what we represent, we'll put Florida in
Just
there.
real and non-biased.
Yep.
Okay, so Florida at 5. Rob 6.
Cincy.
Yeah, that's exactly where they belong. So at 7, I'm going with Coastal at 7.
Yeah, that's where they belong. They're
That's where
10
they
and
belong.
0.
This is not a homer pick. This is a non-biased pick.
They're
10 and 0.
0 teams.
Now, we also put a couple teams that had 1 losses ahead of them, which is fine because they do play in tougher conferences. They belong there at 7.
So I'm cool. I'm cool with Miami there. I'm cool with that.
Miami at 8.
Okay.
Schwab?
I'll go with Indiana. They actually played 7 games. So, they're 6-1, and their only loss is to a really good team that's only played 5 games. But still, Indiana has played the toughest opponents in the Big Ten every week, and they've done really well and haven't gotten COVID that much. So, got to give them some credit. It's the only Big Ten team I think that should be in there.
10th pick, I'm taking it. I don't care what you guys say. It's Louisiana Lafayette at 9-1. Should be the number 10 team. So that means our top 10 is Notre Dame at 1, who is undefeated at 9-0 or 10-0. At 9-0, Alabama's 2. At 9-1, Clemson is 3. At 7-1, Texas A&M is 4. At 5, we have Florida at 8-1. At 6, we have Cincinnati at 8-0. At 7, we have Chanticleers at 10-0. Go Coastal, Chants up. At number 8, we have
Miami.
We have Miami at 9-1, 8-1, excuse me. At number 9, at 6-1, we have Indiana, and at 9-1, we have Louisiana Lafayette at 10.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? All of them had 1s or 0s, and they had more than 4 or 5 in the beginning.
As it should be.
Well, that's fair.
Are they allowing mail-in voting for top 10?
Can we mail this in?
Are they doing mail-in voting?
We did mail-in voting for everything else, so can we mail-in vote our ballots? How do we get Heisman vote? How do we go around getting one of those?
They were taking Twitter votes, likes for semifinalists for awards. So
were they really?
I don't know if it counts, but they told us. I mean, none of it counts anyway. Zero politics, but still, your vote doesn't count anyway. Might as well make it a Twitter cat.
Hey guys, you want to hear something funny? There are 2 teams in the entire college football that have a 10-game winning streak. Can you name them?
This season.
Yes.
Yeah, Notre Dame and Coastal Carolina.
Who likes those 2 teams?
JC.
Oh, wait. Suck it. We got a little guest came in and did one of our little drafts with us. Mr. Jeffrey Gunther's on the podcast today, guys. Pretty awesome.
I was going to do an intro for him so then we could cut to his interview.
Oh, yeah. Do that. Yeah. Do you want to do it? Knock yourself out.
Okay.
I mean, make sure you do it like Pat McAfee-esque. Make sure it's big and has grandeur.
Jesus Christ. So you should be doing it then, motherfucker. You're the one who has grandeur.
Let me get the mic ready. Ladies and gentlemen of the spiked college football world, let me welcome you to the first live interview with a man that stands at 6'4", 260 pounds, a man from Durham, North Carolina, who stayed home because he loves his mother's cooking. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's number 94 in your play sheet at Coastal Carolina, but number 1 in your hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Gunther.
Beautiful.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm great. How about you guys?
Good. Thanks for joining the Spiked College Football Show. I'm John. We have Rob and JC. We were the first podcast this year that was all over Coastal Carolina. We were on them before anybody else. That's who we're riding with. We picked them to go undefeated. We picked y'all to go undefeated. We looked, we're all former athletes that were terrible. And I saw you making plays all year, but then I really saw you making plays in the last game. I'm like, dude, I gotta talk to him because this kid he's a stud. Who is Jeffrey Gunther and why are you so dominant, man? How are you making all them plays?
Man, I just got a good supporting cast around me, man, and they push me every day to work hard. One of my good friends, Teron Jackson, I compete with him in everything. And, he just pushes me every day, man, and I'm excited about that.
So now he's giving the team guy answer. I mean, and he's a team guy. He makes the plays, and he gives the credit to the team. Like, look at and he has $1 million smile. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Listen, he's the star in the making.
That's
so.
True.
I have a question for you, man. Why Coastal?
What's up, man?
Why Coastal?
In all honesty, man, I'm a big universe guy, and the universe just led me here, man. You know how you feel it in your gut, like a place is for you?
Yeah,
that's how I feel about Coastal, man, and that's pretty much it. That's why I'm here.
Well, so how did you get to Coastal, man? Were you there from the start?
They were the first D1 school to offer me out of high school. I only had about 5 or 6 offers. And they were the first D1 school to offer me. And once I came on a visit here, man, I loved it. I did transfer away because I was having some family problems. My mom was going through a big divorce, and she couldn't take care of the kids. So I went back home for that. But when I got the opportunity to come back, man, they welcomed me back with open arms, and it's the best decision I've ever made.
That's awesome, man.
So now in high school, you played football. Any other sports? Did you play any other sports, or is it just football, strictly football, just business?
I wrestled a little bit in high school, but mostly just football.
Hey, so
They're rolling by right now.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Jay, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
it's kind of a funny lead, you got some chaos going down there. A lot of chaos going on in the country, a lot of chaos in the world right now.
Yeah.
You guys are having it. It's everything we see, all the footage. You guys are just having a blast. How are you guys maintaining having such positive energy when everything else is just seeming like it's going to hell?
Man, we genuinely love each other. Like, Like, these guys are really my best friends. And when we succeed, man, we succeed as a family. You know, like a lot of teams preach that, oh, we're one, you know what I'm saying? We're family, but we are genuinely brothers here. And I think that's what the difference is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we care for each other enough, you know what I'm saying, to go put our bodies on the line, and it's showing on the field.
So we actually said that. I said that in the we did our pre-show for the year like 15 weeks ago, and I was like, it's going to take a team with leadership and a team that's actually together. And now, well, I live in Florida, and there's actually a kid on your team, Bryce Carpenter, who was from Venice, where I'm from. And I was like, Bryce is the backup quarterback. He was a great kid in high school. I was like, just trust me on Coastal Carolina. There's just something special there. I mean, you got Silas as one of your leaders on the team, and you guys just actually. I know the whole mullet thing, and everybody's like a big phase about that, but like that seems so just genuine. And you guys had the fur coat with for the turnover chain. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, the turnover cloak, man. You know, we look forward to putting that on every game. So
yeah, we saw you wearing that against BYU, and don't worry about it. That was listen. If you don't want to play football, get off the field. We're not going to even get into that because you don't want me to go off on that. I already went off on that in the pre-episode, so you don't even want me to go off on that again.
Hey man, I appreciate the support, man. I didn't try to hurt the guy. You know, I'm catching a lot of heat for it, but it is what it is.
Well, when you're in between the lines, man, you play until the whistle's done, and you did nothing illegal. So what we all played, not at your level, obviously, but you play until the whistle.
Yeah, always.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
So actually, Johnny's been growing his own mullet out. He said he was doing it beforehand, but
way better too. I got those boys. I got those boys beat. Don't even get it.
Okay.
I got.
I like it. I like it. Nah, you got a little ways to go before you can catch Teddy and Silas, but it's growing there, man. I like it.
Those boys, I'm not gonna lie. If I was 21 years old and playing college football, I'm pretty sure we would be best friends. But that's not. I mean, that's just I got a lot of vibes like that.
Like what's your hype up music when you're getting ready for a game? Like, what's your go-to song or artist to get you ready for a game?
Man, I'm a big Lil Uzi Vert fan. So I go to him a lot. Future, he's one of my go. Savage, I like his new album a lot for the game. But I'm really all over the place, man. Just whatever gets me going that day, I listen to.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
My favorite player was Michael Strahan. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? He's just a great DN, and he actually made me a Giants fan. So,
oh no, he's a Giants.
Yeah, that was my guy growing up.
Johnny's a Jets fan.
I'm a Jets fan. I'm from New York. I actually met Michael Strahan twice at autograph signings. He's an awesome guy. I can't even. Yeah. He's an awesome guy. But so what's your favorite like pregame food? What do you gotta have? What's your fuel? I saw you at Buffalo Wild Wings. Is that what it is?
Nah, I mean we just decided to go out today. You know what I'm saying? Just spend some time as a team. But pregame food, I don't know if I really have one, man.
Maybe not your
pregame, but I just like to be locked in, focused.
What's your favorite food like when you're not playing? Like what's like the home cooked meal that you gotta have?
Oh, home cooked meal? My mama's pasta. She cooks like penne pasta, and I eat that every time I go home. You know what I'm saying? It's the thing I look forward to when I go home. So yeah, pasta.
Good for 260 pounds. The pasta. Yeah. I tried that too, but I topped it 5.
Yeah.
It didn't give you the height, Johnny.
Give me everything else.
All right, so here's something I need to know. We're all looking to find out what you go by. All right, so and I'm going to tell you our logic. We're figuring 6'4", 260. He doesn't go by Jeffrey. Mm-hmm. He left Jeffrey in the 3rd grade. What do you go by?
Okay, so the only person that calls me Jeffrey is my mother and my grandmother. Those are the only people that call me Jeffrey.
Ain't no way he's going by Jeffrey. No way.
Yeah, I mean, everybody calls me Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Big Jeff around here. So, yeah, just to shorten it up a little bit, Jeff.
That's what I'm talking about.
We knew it was something.
I mean, we all use my nickname. So, like, I mean, you can see, like, Johnny, JC, Rob, like, nobody uses our full names except our mothers and grandmothers.
And you know you're in trouble, too.
Yeah. And the middle name.
Yeah. Whenever I hear Christopher, that's my middle name. Whenever I hear Christopher, I know I did something wrong. So
you're going down. It means you're going down hard.
Yeah, man.
So you grew up in you're a Carolina boy, right? Grew up.
Yes, sir. Born and raised in Durham, North Carolina. Yes, sir.
Who was your college team growing up?
Oh, I grew up like 5 minutes away from Duke, so that was my team.
Oh, John.
All right, so we just talked about this. When I played basketball when I was 5 years old, I got put on Duke's basketball team, and I've been a Duke fan my whole life.
Okay.
10 minutes ago, I literally just said before you got on, I was like, yeah, I can't like Duke anymore because they don't want to play anybody besides CFP.
Oh.
Like, I can't. Now he's going to bring me back into liking Duke. Like, now he likes Duke. Like,
you can say it. And that's all I can say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a UConn fan. I was born in Connecticut, so I grew up where he is right now, being upset with Duke because we just always lost to Duke. So trying to get him on my side, but I know it's gonna be hard. He's rooted for them for 20-something years at this point. So
yeah, I mean, I get what Coach Shay is saying, but we had an entire football season in the pandemic, so you can't really,
Talking about.
Oh wait, no, Jeff, you didn't have an entire season. You have so far an entire undefeated season in a pandemic. Oh, wait, who else has done that? Oh, wait, Bama.
Yeah.
Oh, and Notre Dame, and I think that's it.
That's it,
It's Coastal Carolina, Bama, and Notre Dame. That's pretty good company. I mean, you got the Fighting Irish, and then the Fighting Nick Sabans. So that's not a bad little piece of company to get in. So
yeah, man, we're in pretty good company, and we're gonna keep it rolling, man. We should be 13-0 by the end of the season. So
you got a big game this week against the Raging Cajuns, who you already beat. Are you looking forward to the matchup again?
Yeah, that's next week. We got Troy this week.
Oh, you got Troy. Sorry, my bad. I need to be looking ahead. I'm looking ahead. I can look ahead. You can't look ahead.
Yeah.
Troy?
But as far as the Raging Cajuns, yeah, man, they're a really good team. But you know what I'm saying? It'll be a fun game, man. You should definitely tune in and share some.
I'm for the Raging Cajuns because the Raging Cajuns, they beat the number 7 ranked team. Oh, and you beat them.
All right, Johnny. All right, we get it. Now, man, we live stream. So we live when you guys played the Raging Cajuns before. We went live stream, watch party, tried to get people on to watch just that game. So we're definitely about it.
Yeah, you guys are real true fans, man. I appreciate y'all inviting me on here, man. This is a great experience.
We like to talk college football. We like to talk shit and get to know people. Yeah. I've been a fan all year, and I don't know, man. I think that you guys are definitely going to go undefeated because you seem like your head's on your shoulders. You seem like you really are a family, and that really does make a difference on the field. Oh, and your freshman quarterback is a baller.
Oh,
he is a dog.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Like,
does he know that he's a freshman? Does he know?
I mean, if you talk to him, you think he's a 5th-year senior. He's great, bro. I love playing with him. I'll run through a brick wall for him, and he's outstanding. Best quarterback I've ever played with. That's
a leader talking about the freshman quarterback who I knew after I watched that. I looked into I was like, oh, McCall's gonna be good. But that Kansas game, when he just barreled over everybody the whole game, and I'm like, what is he doing? He's just putting his body out there for his team. I'm like, he's going to get so much credit with his teammates for that. So I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah, man, I love that guy. He's a dog, bro. Like
that's the only word to describe him is a dog.
Yeah, he's just the absolute dog. You can't say anything else, bro. He's just a dog.
And that's
You guys have anything else for Jeff? I know he's got probably some shit to do.
yeah. Well,
I got a big one that I think, kind of tell the nation here. You guys last weekend.
All 100 people that listen to this.
You guys last weekend, at the beginning of last week, got thrown for a loop with a schedule change, a big schedule change, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a great opportunity, a team that you guys weren't expecting to face, and you guys came out and played, won the game, right? How did you guys prepare for that? And I mean, I think I kind of know the answer a little bit the way you've been talking about your team dynamic, but talk about the preparation a little bit and what you guys your expectations were going in.
It's crazy because we kind of thought, okay, we're gonna line up our best 11 versus your best 11, and we're gonna see who's better. We kept everything really vanilla. We didn't really put in any new calls. It was our base stuff versus what we assumed is their base stuff, And we just felt like we had the more physical and better team.
You guys were out. I mean, you guys were undersized against their line on both sides, and you just shoved it down. I'm sorry, whoever your center is, that dude is another dog. I mean, he is my size, and just owning a huge defensive line in BYU. And I don't know, I was impressed as shit by I think it was 59 as a center. I'm not sure who it is. I got to do my research.
Yeah, our one of our guards, his name is Trey Carter. He said a quote. He's like, "We're not trying out for the Boston Celtics. We're blocking." Our line might not be tall, but they'll get after you.
They were just dominating and physical. And you know what? Wilson did have a pretty decent game against you. I mean, that guy is you guys realize you just beat an NFL caliber quarterback on 3 days notice. I'm just saying, 3 days notice, NFL caliber quarterback, and I don't know.
Hey man, we really have one of the best defenses in the country for real, and
yeah, you do.
I think it's about time people started recognizing.
I mean, like you said, the boys know the mullets. Everybody knows the mullet gang. Everybody, Silas and Teddy, they're bad. I mean, come on. Who hasn't ordered a shirt? I'm sure everybody on the panel has ordered a shirt already. But
yeah,
I mean, you at defensive end, the defensive line is fantastic as well. And the unsung, I don't like I said, we don't really do that much research or whatever because we just want to talk. But your corners are amazing too. To go against a quarterback like that and hold them that many points, it's just that's really a testament to your defensive coordinator and to y'all as players who just. And I was watching. You guys did play very vanilla. You didn't bring any special packages. You didn't do anything. You kind of just went out there and said, "I'm going to beat you with the man in front of you."
Yeah.
Well, it's all effort. Yeah. Just even that last play, man, 1 yard short because no one on defense gave up. I mean, as soon as that ball got thrown, he rifled it in there. Everyone was on the ball. Like no one took that play off, and no one took a play off the whole game. We were watching. It's awesome. It was the best football we have seen for like 2 months. Like we've been watching. We're like, come on, get us an actual good game. 2 good teams going all out. We like to do drafts on here. If you got a few minutes, we would do a real quick draft for what we think would be a really awesome addition to college football everywhere, man. So we got the Power 5 conferences. We think the Big 12 and the Pac-12 are garbage. Quite honestly, we think the Sun Belt is higher than those conferences.
Fun Belt, baby.
Okay.
Sun Belt.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do was do a draft. We wanted to draft 12 teams between the 4 of us. We all get 3 picks of who should go into a Power 6 conference. So if we could take teams that aren't in the Power 5 and drop them into basically a mega conference. Yeah. Obviously, we know who'd be at the top of the list. You're going to have the first pick, but we know who should be at the top of the list. Everybody's in agreement with that. But if we each pick 3 teams to put into the conference, so every year, whoever wins that conference is automatically in the consideration of the playoffs. We think it'd be awesome. It'd be so much better to have a Power 6 than a Power 5. So.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You said I get the first pick?
Yeah.
You get the first pick. Who do you want to put?
Oh, yeah. Shots up, baby. Coastal Carolina.
Hell yeah.
Teal Nation.
Yeah. That's right. Teal Nation. So there you go. Yeah. And that's the top of our list too. So, John, you want to go second?
Yeah, I mean, the second team I would put in, I'm not just saying because they played them. I'm not just saying because it was a classic game. BYU, second pick because they need to get out of the independent and they need to be in a real league.
Yeah.
BYU.
For sure.
Jay?
Yeah, I'm going with a home pick. I'm a UCF alum, so
Stop with the UCF bullshit.
but I'm going to throw them in there because we've been trying to get in that talk, the same talk you guys are trying to get. So we got to get it some teams together that can compete for that spot.
Yeah. We knew that was coming because he always picks UCF. But
Casey's the biggest homer UCF guy. He thinks they all are going to win the Heisman and they're all going to win every game. We have to deal with that every week.
But they've been good. I'm going to go with Boise State. So similar lines to what we've been talking about, BYU and Boise State. Kind of Coastal Carolina is the new Boise State. You guys are better than Boise State in a lot of ways, and
their colors are better. Their mascot's better. They're at Myrtle Beach. Come on, it's not even.
Yeah. So, but we'd throw Boise State in there too, again, because they got the history of doing well. So yeah, Jeff, you're up again. What other team would you put into that? Who would you want to play every year for real consideration for the college football playoff?
I'd love to play Cincinnati, so I'm going to throw them in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on our big board. Nice pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick.
It's a good look.
All right.
Johnny,
I like Cincinnati. That's a good pick. I'm going to go with a team that I think would make this conference a little bit awesome. And I'm going to go North Dakota State.
Okay, that's a good one.
Bring in the Bison, and let's see if these boys can really run with the big boys, because I think they can. I think they would win at least 4 games, at least in the Big Ten. Just saying.
And the Big 12, they probably win the whole conference.
The Big 12, they would be in the
playoff. First week, he literally said Big 12 is out. Coastal Carolina and the Fun Belt are in. That's from week 1. We've been talking shit about the Big 12.
That is dating.
Yeah.
All right,
JC, what do you got?
All right. So I'm going to go with SMU, who start out solid, right? They're showing the glimmers. I think that's a program trying to make a good, strong run. A good conference would do them well. I think they could bring that program back to contention and bring a lot to that league.
I like that pick.
Nice. All right, I'm going to go with Houston then, the other Texas team.
Texas.
I'm a Miami fan, Jeff, so I can't help but love Houston for giving us De'Ara King this year, transfer quarterback. Oh man,
Yeah.
Good. We haven't had a good quarterback in like 10 years. It's been so nice. So, but if he's been playing at Houston for 4 years, man, I know they have a good program. And again, given an opportunity, y'all can make whoever wins that conference every year would be in good shape. So, all right, one more, Jeff.
Who's your last pick in the conference?
Man, I actually have a lot of hatred for the school, actually, because I grew up in their backyard and they didn't offer me out of high school. So I really want to beat them every year. So I'm going to go to App State.
Oh, that was on our list.
He said every team on our list so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't
grew
get
up in
App State. Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I think App State definitely belongs in that conference.
I think so too. They've been a historically good program, and
Yep.
they got to be in the Power Six if we're making the conference.
And in a perfect world, you beat them every year, right? Just revenge game every year.
I don't know who to go with here. I don't know who to go with. I'm going to take a shot. And just because I've been to a lot of their games and because our boy did serve, I'm going to have to take Army. I want Army in the big – I want them grinding out. I want to see the triple option in a Power 6 conference because you don't want to play that.
Okay.
You don't want to play them at playing defense.
Yeah.
You don't want to be getting read 35 times a game. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's a physical game.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's true. But you quarterback every time. Take him out.
Just go for the quarterback.
Yeah, the guys behind you.
I wish it. Yeah.
All right, Jay.
All right. Well, going quick, this one's another easy pick for me. I'm going to go Marshall, and it's my son's name is Marshall. Their program was strong this year, so we'll pick them into this conference.
They just decided to lose me a lot of money by that whatever they did this week.
Right.
Yeah, sucked. That sucked.
All right, I'll take the last pick, and then we'll let you go, Jeff. But we really appreciate it. I am going to go with the team that you're not playing this week, but 2 weeks from now. I think that the Raging Cajuns absolutely belong in that too, because especially with the rivalry you guys have just this year alone, if you bring that to a whole new conference, put a bunch of other teams around you. Oh man, primetime TV every year when you all play.
I don't think there's any team in the nation that could run through that schedule that we just put up and go undefeated. Nope.
Not easily.
Not Ohio State, not Alabama, not Notre Dame, nobody.
Coastal Carolina might, though.
Coastal Carolina will because they're the shots.
They're made.
All right, Jeff, we really appreciate you joining us. I know you got some stuff to do. Good luck this weekend. Go beat those Trojans' ass this weekend. And, Cajuns, you got them 2 weeks. And go Shans, man.
We'll be here rooting
for you. Thank you guys for having me, man.
Tell the boys the mullet's coming for them. Tell the boys the mullet's coming. We got some mullets going for them.
Yeah, I'll be sure to tell Silas and Teddy.
You got a sign off for us? What do you got?
Yeah, well, give us a sign out, man. Give a shout out. Do whatever you got to do.
Man. Shout out to all my teammates, man. Shout out to everybody back in Durham, North Carolina, man. Shout out to Spiked, you know what I'm saying, for having me. And thank you guys, man. Shouts up.
Yeah, man.
Shouts up, man. Thank you, bro.
All right, man. I'll catch you guys.
Peace out, bro.
Take care, man.
Okay, so that was fucking awesome.
Dude, that was fucking awesome. All right. To finish this episode off this week, guys, we do need to have your pick of the lock of the century of the JC's going to kick our ass because he's almost never wrong.
Because he's a cheater. Oh, wait, you lost? Oh, wait, Jay, did you lose your big bet? Oh, yeah, you did. Because Rice decided to come out and play.
Rice screwed me.
All right, and now, Spiked fans, it is your time for the Spiked guarantees of the week. Rob, what are the rankings? Who is number 1, 2, and 3 in the rankings?
Oh, come on. It's no brainer. JC finally got a second loss for the year, so he's at 9-2. Let's see. I fucked up my pick. I really wanted Virginia Tech to come out, and they actually gave him a half, so that's good. So that part was right. And then they went to a different quarterback and were terrible.
I lost you. I picked Auburn.
You picked Auburn. Never bet on Bo Nix.
Even though they could have won the game because they were right in position to win the game, but whatever.
Never bet on Bo Nix.
My pick of the week, of the lock of the century, of the year, of the generation, of the world, of the universe. Missouri over Georgia. Oh. I knew that was going to get him. I knew it.
Yoinked him.
I'm liking Missouri. I like the way they look. They're building the program back up. The quarterback's playing great. I like Missouri over Georgia. Georgia's very overranked. So give me Missouri over Georgia. And then just to piss JC off, I will take another pick. I will take
holy shit,
Colorado over Utah.
Hey, you actually picked a favorite for once.
Colorado's actually a good team. Sorry, Jay, I had to do it, but that is actually a game that I will be betting on because
really
Missouri is going to be getting points for some reason, and I'm going to moneyline the fuck out of them.
really
JC, are you ready?
JC, you can ride with me, baby. We can be riders. We can ride together, bro. You can pick.
You have to pick another game, but yeah, sure.
You have to pick another one. Pick the same game, baby.
Oh God.
Let's ride together. Let's get in this foxhole together, and let's ride Missouri together, bro.
Do you need a second, or you ready, JC?
I mean, if the rules allow it.
I will allow it.
We're riders. We're teammates. We're riders. You just gotta say, Johnny, I'm hopping in the foxhole, and we're gonna ride that bitch to the win.
Yeah, but you have to pick a second game. That's my ruling.
All right. We can do that.
Rob, you go so JC can think his second game.
All right. We got another Mizzou pick. So again, you got him so distraught he had to go look up shit. All right.
I got to go back and figure out who I'm going to pick here.
Yeah, I understand. I gotta find the games that are canceled. Okay.
Tonight, I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me.
I can't believe you didn't do this.
Sorry, Jay. I didn't think that you were going to pick that game. Yeah, right. I knew the whole time.
I stood out about that.
I knew the whole time he was going to pick that.
All right.
But-
Well, I mean, I could steal another one of JC's picks. So I'm going to let you go first, JC.
No, JC wants to pick. Look at him. He's freaking out.
Go.
Stop. Because I swear to God, if you pick this, I'm gonna be so mad. So
No, just go. Go. I know who you're going to pick. So
I actually did forget, and I'm ashamed that I've been put all week.
I have another pick. I'm also going to take.
no. You're muted. Go, JC.
All week there's been my lead up. All week. So, of course, I'm picking Army over Navy.
Yeah, Jay. I'm going to be a rider with Jay and jump in the foxhole with Army, baby.
I'm ashamed. I was so focused on that Missouri game for my pick. That's like that is Missouri over Georgia. Missouri's playing well. I was excited about that. But this weekend, let's see.
Army's going to move to 8-2, baby. Army, underrated team. Let's go, Army. Ride with Army. I like that pick. So Jay's hopping in my foxhole with Missouri. I'm hopping in Jay's foxhole with Army.
You were literally saying foxhole, and you just no.
I was trying to give him hints about picking the game. He just
I was like, oh, I got it.
he picked that as his second game. I was going to take it as the third game, and I was going to be like, Jay. I said foxhole 47 times.
So fucking mad.
There's an American flag right here, right there, and right there.
All right, so here, so you picked Missouri over Georgia, one of only 3 or maybe 4 games where you have 2 ranked teams playing.
Yep. And then I also picked Colorado over Utah, and I picked Army over Navy.
Yes, I actually finally decided to start writing this shit down so I won't forget next week.
Can we get a sponsor for Rob?
You motherfuckers. I mean, not you, Jay. You're cool, but
You say that now until you hang out with me. I'll put down more Bud Lights than you'll ever dream of.
All right. So because unfortunately we're not going to get the top 25 matchup that I wanted to pick, Cincinnati and Tulsa has been canceled, which is just grossly unfair.
They did that on purpose because that's going to be the championship game. That's just politics.
I know. So I will have to go with the other.
Do a homer pick. Do a homer pick. Do a homer pick. Do the homer pick. Do the homer pick. The U.
North Carolina's coming to Miami, and it's time for some payback, bitches. Fucking.
I think. Did you see the unis they're playing with?
So
Besides Army's uniform against Navy, Navy's sucks. It looks like. Remember those coyote fucking shirts that the kids that didn't have a lot of money in high school wore with the lightning with the coyote that they got at the dollar. So I'm not trying to make fun of that's what their jerseys look like for Navy. So fuck Navy. Army has the best uniforms of the year this year. If you haven't seen them, they're absolutely electric. But Miami's jerseys is a very close number 2.
And North Carolina. So remember we did our uniform draft for those of you who have been following since day one. And
all 3 of them, we just have great uniforms.
Literally just the 3 of us and maybe my fiance, if that. But because she was there for the uniform draft. But we picked North Carolina because they had that freaking pattern on their helmets and whatnot. They whited out for it, so they have just the pattern on the uniform on all white. And then Miami is breaking out their Miami Knights 2.0.
Where's so cool. We're going to stream the North Carolina Miami game and the Army Navy game, which will all be going on at the same time.
Because they decided to put them all at the same fucking time.
So come join us on the stream at Pro Sports Extra.
Absolutely. Come on out, and we'll send DM us, and we'll send you the login, just like we did for Jeff. I am going to take another game, though. I'm going to go with a Noah pick, and I'm going to take Rutgers over Maryland. But that's actually going to be a really good game because those
you got Tagliavoa versus Shianu, which is a great matchup between offense and defense.
Shianu too, yeah. So I think that'll actually be a really great matchup. I am going to take Rutgers in that because I think that Shianu can shut down a quarterback. We'll see. Kid's been playing out of his mind. So I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, those are our picks. Thank you again to Mr. Jeffrey Gunther. We can call him Big Jeff. Don't call him Christopher because his mom said you can't. Thank you guys for joining us to end the episode tonight. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Outback Buck Shack, who will be sending me one of those black hats for free because they're not on the website. I would also like to thank Gabby's Cosmo Designs, Rob's beautiful
Yes.
Cosmic Dino, whatever the fucking name is. I'll get it right one of these days, bro. I'm doing an ad here. Relax. I would like to thank America, little baby Jesus. Happy birthday soon. Happy Hanukkah to all of them people. And
Who do you work for?
Oh, yeah, those guys. Thanks, Trev. Everybody, go to theprosportsextra.com. Go /the shop. We have brand new merch out. We have the hats. We have the masks. We have the freshest shirts out on the market right now. The T-shirts are amazing. Go grab yourself. I'm getting Trev sending me for free one of the banner T-shirts. We have the banner out. It looks fucking sick. So go check us out at prosportsextra.com/shop. Go check out all the bloggers. And remember, not only Pro Sports Extra, not only Spiked, but go check out everything else at outbackbuckshack.com. You can't order the black hat. JC's going to send it for me for free. And that's it, guys. That's my sign off. I'm Johnny B at PSC, and boys, take it away.
Well, Johnny B took my thunder. Hey, listen, hit up Outback Buck Shack. Still got a couple of weeks till Christmas. Get you some gear for your loved ones there. And man, that's it. Listen again. I want to say thanks to Jeff for joining us. Had a lot of fun. You could tell them guys there at Coastal are having a great time. And what more to say, man? What more to say? Just it was great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do a shout out for Cosmic Dino Productions for the graphic design. And check out my other show, 5 p.m. at Monty's, the #1 Unfiltered Canes pod, and with Cheddar Bobby and me, get on there and we bullshit about Miami football. Thanks to Pro Sports Extra. Check out our blogs. Johnny does the really good ones, the popular ones. I do the nerdy ones if you like, I don't know, content. Thanks for joining us, guys. This was super fun. We'll definitely do it again next week like we've been doing.
Shout out to Johnny Waxman for continuing the music too, by the way.
Yes, he needs to come on back sometime soon. And keep spiking it, bitches. We will see you next week.
Go shots. Keep it spiked, bitches. Boom.
$131. You said 131 IQ, right?
I know. I'm good at shapes and stuff.